What we've tried to do is make it really inclusive and make sure that everyone's got their part to play. And I think what we've done as well is that we've got under each other's skin, but in a really good way, because we're starting to see things from the other person's perspective and understanding their organisational culture. I think that's been important.
We were all talking about the same things from different angles, but the common discussion was really useful for us.
Obviously, the Wellbeing and Future Generations Act, one of the 5 ways of working is collaboration. So it's excellent to see an example in progress where organisations are coming together across a region and really thinking about the well-being of the people that live in this area. Integration is another one of the 5 ways of working, and I've seen many times through attending the meetings over the years how they've enabled themselves to avoid issues where they're going to clash on certain things, or where they've seen that actually, if this organisation's doing this, does it really make sense for us to do that? I think some of the things on the agenda this afternoon, they're going to have some words about it, but they have that maturity now after a long time of working together and that trust that they've built up to work better as a team, despite coming from different areas, despite coming from different perspectives and organisations.
Everybody is allowed to have the opportunity to raise issues and to be in a position where they have the opportunity to speak in the group. Everybody has the chance to be heard, and it's worked as a cohesive group at that region because everybody is respected, everybody has opportunity, and we all get on very well as well.
They came together initially to talk about wellbeing assessments, and actually the opportunities that have grown from that have been fantastic. Now they're working on several different projects together and have allowed themselves to avoid duplication and take forward projects that wouldn't have come about if it wasn't for the different voices in the room.
We're all public servants and we want to do the best to serve the community in which we live. And there is a lot of respect for the individuals around that and the expertise each and every area brings to the table. And by having the discussions we do, identifying the areas where individuals specialise in, we all learn from that.
Go and do it. The benefits are enormous. The joint working, the understanding that you get of pressures from other people that are working on the same agenda item as yourselves brings a consistency to approach that we didn't think was there in the beginning. I would say to anybody who wants to do it, to go ahead and do it. But I would also say to people that if you are going to do it, make sure it's a partnership of equals and not one party will dominate.
I suppose one of the key pieces of advice is thinking very carefully about the chair for the working group or the partnership. So within GSWAG we're really fortunate to have a very neutral chair that really considers everybody that's sat around the table equally, valuing all of the inputs on a very equal basis and ensuring that everybody has an opportunity to contribute. I think it's really important to take time to think about the areas of commonality, the things that everybody has in common, similar challenges that they're working to. At the same time, I also think it's important not to shy away from discussing the areas of contention and allowing enough space for that to be done in a very constructive way. So those are some of the bits of advice that I would give to anybody thinking of setting up a similar group.